Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I am Michael.
I am Susan.
All right,
It
Susan.
is February. Here we are.
Hey, is that sunshine out there?
Oh, I didn't know what to think of it.
The sun, it still survives. I can't believe it. Wow. It's like 3 days this week, kind of partial sun. Although you saw a hell of a sunset the other night.
Yeah,
Through a little piece of, a little bit of
it's beautiful.
space that was left.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah.
All right. So tell us what's going on.
Well, what's not going on?
What's
going
not
on?
going on?
Eastwind at Falmouth Hospital. This is a new exhibit. Started February 2nd. It's going to be live until March 29th over at the Falmouth Hospital.
Okay.
Downstairs. Eastwind is a cooperative of professional artists with a working studio and gallery in Orleans. They've been on location on the lower level of Watson's Men's Store for 25 years.
Wow.
They will be open for the season in April, but now is your chance to view the diversity of this group, including artists who have never shown art in Falmouth before.
That's easy.
They have a website, eastwindartgallery.net. You can go over there anytime from 11 to 7 o'clock and check out the art.
I think that's great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I do too. Terry Dunn, a lot of art here. Terry Dunn, A Life in Color, Wednesday, February 7th through Sunday, May 12th at Highfield Hall. This is one of their exhibits, spring exhibits. They're open from 10 to 4. Different days of the week. You look at their website for their gallery hours, and it changes with the season. So,
Okay.
Terry Dunn passed away less than a year ago, was an avid oil painter for most of her life. After she moved to Falmouth in the 90s, she found the landscapes of the Cape and surrounding New England to be her muse.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they are a muse for a lot of people, aren't they?
Yeah.
For A Life in Color fame, Misner shares several of the remaining paintings made by her mother with the Highfield Hall community.
Great.
Over at Highfield Hall on Thursday, February 8th from noon to 2, they will be presenting fondue with Kate Davis, not just cheese and chocolate.
Wow. You do anything.
Do a lot of stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
Join culinary director Kate Davis to learn more about this fun and unique way to share a meal. We will cook and taste a fondue appetizer, protein and vegetable main course, and dessert. Yeah.
Nice. Fondue.
Fondue. Fondue is a nice wintry. It's got flavor and all that kind of stuff.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're right back to 1975.
I know.
I love
Remember
it.
they had a pot with a little color coordinator.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course,
Yeah.
right.
An evening with Traeger di Pietro, Friday, February 9th, 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. This takes place over at the Main Street Gallery, right here on Main Street, almost across the street from us here. Traeger di Pietro, a painter and mixed media artist who lives on Martha's Vineyard, body of work is a journey into the wonder of his many varied subjects, deriving from a broad and diverse range of sources: a fisherman, a scalloper, and elephant. Often, he says, he draws on imagery from his subconscious, using oil for some series and mixed media for others.
Beautiful.
He brings a distinctive, imaginative approach to the creation of his compositions. First come, first serve, space is limited,
Yes. Yep.
live
Limited.
music and refreshments.
Nice. Okay.
And I know Jim has had his paintings over there for
Oh,
quite some
yeah,
time,
yeah, that's right.
and they're very
They're very
imaginative.
cool.
Yeah, they're very interesting. Veterans Coffee. This is Saturday, February 10th, 9 to 11 o'clock over at the Elks on Palmer Avenue. This is sponsored by the Falmouth Veterans Collaborative. Takes place the second Saturday of every month, and veterans, families, and their guests are welcome.
Very good.
Felted Valentine's Workshop with Cheryl Flett. Saturday, February 10th.
I like that. I like that. Felted
Flat.
with the flat.
Yeah,
Felted flat.
February 10th, 10 to 12. Over at Highfield Hall.
Okay.
Discover the joy of needle felting as you create beautiful Valentine hearts. This is the perfect way to relax and create at the same time. Instructor Cheryl Flett of Fab Fun Fiber provides step-by-step instructions and everything you need to create charming projects to cherish or give as gifts.
That's awesome. Really cool.
That's cool. Yeah,
That time it is.
it is. It is. We're almost
there.
moving on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Falmouth Genealogical Society. Here's the crux of it. Members present their genealogical problems. This takes place at the Public Library, Saturday, February 10th, 10:30 to 12. Presenters will present a focused genealogical question they have been working to solve. present the primary elements of the research they've undertaken, present the primary problems they've encountered, and audience members might offer thoughts regarding possible paths forward, or scratch their heads in dismay, but might work in the days
You
ahead
never
to
know,
find where
right?
hope for progress might lie.
You never know. It's kind of cool. Bring everybody into the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
many
it.
minds, right?
Yeah,
Many
absolutely.
minds.
I love it.
Winter Walk in Search of the Captain's Best Mate. This is presented by the Falmouth Museums on the Green, Saturday, February 10th, 1 to 2 o'clock. This is a winter walking tour. Discover the homes of sea captains and their families, including those featured in the exhibition Better Together, Falmouth Families at Sea, 1852 to 1886. Your tour guide will be a descendant of Falmouth's Lawrence family, notable for its many whaling captains whose wives accompanied them to sea.
And many had babies because they were out there for so long. Kids born at sea.
Yeah. My father had a great-grandmother who used to go, he had a great-grandfather who was a sea captain out of P-Town,
Okay.
and she went with him on voyages. And she was well into her 90s. I think she broke her hip on one of the voyages, and that eventually took her out, but she was well into her 90s. And as long as he went out sailing, she went out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely strong. Yeah. Nice. All right.
Candida Rose, Taboo Americana, The Sum of Us, Saturday, February 10th, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the North Falmouth Congregational Church, which is on Old Main Road in North Falmouth. This is free, but you do need to register.
Okay.
Candida Rose, a vocalist, entertainer, and educator renowned for her celebrations of Cape Verdean culture and music, will present Cabo Maracana, The Sum of Us. The 2-hour presentation begins with an exploration into the legacy of the Cape Verdean musicians within the United States musical culture and history. Following that, the Cabo Jazz Ensemble will perform its own brand of jazz-infused Cape Verdean music. It's been described as blending overtones and undertones of jazz, rhythm and blues, gospel, with just the right touch of international spice.
No.
That sound enticing.
Oh, good.
Following the program, Wesley Late's Kitchen food truck will be on site with a special menu of Cape Verdean delicacies available for purchase.
Right.
Woods Hole Film Festival Dinner and a Movie film series continues with Going to Mars, the Nikki Giovanni Project. Takes place on Saturday, February 10th at 6:30 p.m. over at Redfield Auditorium on Water Street in Woods Hole. This feature documentary takes us through the mindscape of legendary poet Nikki Giovanni as she reflects on her life and legacy. Her voice guides us across time and space through dreams and remembrances and across decades of American history as the film reimagines her most iconic work with visual lyricism fit for a poet. Sometimes it's scary to go into someone else's mind.
Sometimes it's scary going to one's own mind, but yes, absolutely. But hey, they're making a movie out of it. It's pretty
so it
cool.
must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Present day finds Nikki in a late chapter of life, reckoning with health struggles and the inevitable march of time. In her art and dreams, however, she ventures beyond her own lifetime to Middle Passage and Mars, always keeping hold of possibility.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good. Cool. Sounds fun.
The screenings begin at 9. The doors open at 6:30. Before the screening, patrons may receive a 10% discount on the meal portion of a dinner at the Cohog Republic site. Call, and there's a number to call for dinner information.
You can get that on.
But you can get all,
All this
falmouthchamber.com,
information, I love it.
all this information, how to register, links to websites, all that kind of stuff.
I know a lot of people prefer this action-packed, fun-filled version of information. You can also get it online if time is short or you're looking for
Yeah,
specifics.
exactly.
All right.
And there's a lot here that we're not talking about right now that we talked about previously that is ongoing. So it's not just what we're talking about. There's a lot of stuff on the calendar, things to do. Fabric and fiber sale, Sunday, February 11th, Woods Hole Public Library on Woods Hole Road in Woods Hole. There'll be quilting, cotton, and other fabrics, fine linens, fleece, wool yarn, premium yarns.
Good.
Nice. Nice time of year for that.
And fondue.
Yeah. African fondue.
Hope they do. There we go.
Classical piano concert with Andrew Barnwell, Sunday, February 11th, 4 o'clock at the West Falmouth Library on West Falmouth Highway. Andrew Barnwell, a prize-winning pianist and chamber musician from the New England Conservatory, almost always working at one keyboard or another. He is pianist, educator, arts administrator, passionate about community-driven performances. He finds chamber music especially invigorating and is a founding member of Trio Gaia, which is the New England Conservatory's graduate trio.
Wonderful. All right.
Nobska Sweet Art 2024 Sweet Art 2024 fundraiser. This takes place over at the Main Street Art Gallery, right across the street next to the Eight Cousins. Wednesday, February 14th, 4:30 to 7 o'clock. Begin your romantic Valentine's Day celebration surrounded by fabulous art. Live music from the Paul Ross Trio, wine, delectable finger foods from Eat Your Heart Out Catering. This is a fundraiser for the Nobska Lighthouse. Celebrate the romance of our community's historic Nobska Lighthouse. If you don't know about Nobska, we'd love to meet you, let you know. Still looking for that special Valentine's gift? You might find it at their silent auction.
That's right. Awesome.
That's art. Winter Walk from Falmouth with Love. This is the next Winter Walk from the Falmouth Museums on the Green, which takes place on Valentine's Day, the 14th, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hence the with love.
Hence the with love. Discover love stories connected to Falmouth's more amorous past in honor of St. Valentine's Day. The tour will explore diverse sets of couples whose love stories continue to inspire us today. And it leaves from the Conant House at 65 Palmer Avenue.
Some of those captains and their wives on the 3-year journey.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why the wives went with the captains on.
Well, yeah, I would think. Yeah. What's the dismay of all the other guys on the boat? They're all like,
Life,
there we
living
go.
on a whaling ship. Valentine's Day dinner train. Wednesday, February 14th, 6 to 9 p.m. This one leaves from Buzzards Bay, the Buzzards Bay station.
nice, not long to get there. That's
Yep,
good.
not long. It's a 5-course dinner and a train ride. Traveling through the Cape Cod Nightscape. A romantic 5-course dinner while seated in one of the beautifully decorated vintage train cars.
Nice.
A full cash bar, everything from cold brew to conductor's punch. And the chef has prepared a special menu. Advance reservation tickets are required.
Fun.
Plan to arrive 45 minutes before departure so that you can pick up tickets, etc. And that departs at 6 o'clock. And it is fun. If you've never taken the Cape Cod dinner train, it's worth it. It's worth a look-see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sweet Baby James, the #1 James Taylor tribute. This takes place on Wednesday, February 14th. Imagine that. A lot going on Valentine's Day. At 7:30 p.m. at the Katuitt Center for the Arts on 28 in Katuitt. Spend a romantic night at the Katuitt Center for the Arts on February 14th. Proud to present America's #1 James Taylor tribute, Sweet Baby James, as Nashville musician Bill Grease performs the songs of the legendary JT. Not your typical tribute band fare and not a look-alike act. Grease delights audiences, or it might be greasy, delights audiences using only his uncanny Taylor-like vocals and guitar playing and a refreshingly real stage presence.
Nice, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lots going on.
Space is filling up fast for our after hours.
Yeah, Bad Martha's Farmers
Yeah,
Brewery,
it's
so
on
that's
the
gonna go.
22nd.
Yep,
It's the
22nd, not the
Yeah, not
15th.
the
So it's the
15th.
4th Thursday. Make sure you,
Right.
if you want to go, call or email or get on
Call or just,
go online. and
actually
just register.
prefer you just register online.
She
but-
prefers you to go online and register, so that's what you're gonna want to do.
But you can
Okay.
always call.
All right, that's right. If you call, there's no pizza.
Oh.
If you go online, you get pizza. How's that, right? That ought to motivate people.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is filling up. I actually tallied
Cool.
today and it's like, whoa, look at all these people signing up. So
Okay.
that's again on the 22nd, 5 to 7 p.m.
Wonderful. So that's it.
And we have nominations available.
Citizen of the year, and they're starting to come in.
They are starting.
You know, it's that time of year. If there was somebody on there you nominated in the past, you need to re-nominate them this year. The nominating committee does not look at, you don't just turn something in, it goes on in perpetuity. It's gonna be this year, very specific. Please go online, read through the requirements.
Yeah,
Like a 2-line thing that so-and-so, I'm nominating so-and-so because he or
he's
she
a nice
is a
person.
great person. It's not gonna, we need to read through it. It's
It's
you know,
pretty specific. It'll tell you what's required and what they look at.
and I think if you look at the past recipients, you see amount of work, the breadth of what they've done in the community. That's really what the committee and the board of
Right.
directors.
Right. And along and along the form, there is a list of the past recipients, so you
So-
can get some idea who
Great.
gets this award.
Yeah, and that deadline goes to the end of the month.
Mhm.
We'll make our announcement in March.
Yep.
The event is May 14th
Mhm.
at Seacrest Beach
Seacrest,
Hotel.
yep.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Before you know it, it'll be here.
Yeah.
And then it'll be summer.
I know. And then we'll be seeing the sun a lot.
Guidebook too. So the other thing, guidebook's about 90% sold out.
Mhm.
And so we get a little bit of room left, we're keeping it at 144 pages. So if you want to get into the guidebook, you gotta let us know. We're really trying to start laying it out, getting it ready. So anyway, that information too is on the website.
And that would include not just the advertising, but if you've got calendar events that need to go in the guidebook, you need to send them.
Send us your pictures too. Send us
Yeah,
pictures.
send us-
So anyway,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So in the meantime, enjoy the sun.
Enjoy the sun. See you next week.